Hi, Bradie. The first-time champions always say the next year how hard it is to try and defend their title. Was it as hard for you as you expected? And also, knowing that Alysa was going to attempt 3 triple axels, did that make it even more difficult to try and defend?
Actually, I didn't know she was going to try 3 triple axels, which is very cool for somebody to try that. I was just kind of focused on me and what I had to do, and things didn't go as planned, but that's life. And you take away from it what you can learn, and onwards and upwards, I guess.
Let's go to Phil and then JR.
First, Alysa, when we spoke on the phone a month ago, you said you go into every competition thinking about first place just because it's a good goal. Was at any point coming here after Tara Lipinski said she thought you had a chance to win, did you start thinking that I really can do this if I skate my best?
Well, I did want to win, obviously. I bet everyone else did in this competition. I actually didn't know that Tara said that, but because I don't really listen to the media while I'm like focusing on a competition. But I just really wanted to do my best once I got here.
Alysa, last year, before you skated your free skate in the junior division, I saw you with your dad out on the concourse, and he was holding you kind of like a baby. And it reminded me of how young you are. Can you talk about the things that you do outside of your skating that would help us to realize how young you truly are?
I like to ride my bike a lot. Over the weekend, sometimes I go to my house in Antioch, and with all my siblings, I either play video games or I go to the park and ride my bike with them and play tag.
Brandon up front.
Brandon Penny, TeamUSA.org. Alysa, your coach had told us yesterday that you did have it in the back of your mind that you wanted to become the youngest U.S. champion. That was a goal coming in here. So can you talk to us about the emotions that you felt once the score came up and you knew that you would become the youngest champion, and what it feels like now that you've done that?
When my score came out, I still thought it isn't over because there was still one more skater. But I was really happy with my score. I was just happy that I beat my personal record and that I did a clean long program.
Christine.
Alysa, as we know, you can't go to the World Championships for 3 years, and you can't go to Junior Worlds this year. So on the one hand, that means you get to work in the rink, as your coach has said, and get ready to beat the Russians. But you can't even face the Russians for a while. Curious how you feel about the fact you can't do any of this stuff for a while.
I'm not too worried about that part because I get more time to work on my jumps, skating skills, spins, and just train more and learn more before I compete against them because they're very good.
Jackie.
Jackie Wall, RockerSkating.com. For Bradie and Mariah, probably I would imagine this is, the two of you will be the world team. Think about kind of the couple months ahead. What are you looking to improve on, and how do you think you're going to get there to peak at the places where you want to peak at?
I want to just go back home and just work on not tripping going into my jumps. That was super weird. I've never tripped in that spot before. But I just want to go back, and I want to work on every little detail and strive for perfection because I think it's always important to strive to be better, and that's always my goal. I want to be better than I was before.
I would agree. I think just going back home and working on, taking the programs that I did here, figuring out where I can be better. There's some obvious places where I can be better and working on those. And focusing on myself is always what seems to work for me. So just focusing on being the best version and best skater that I can be.
any more questions for the athletes? All right, well, yeah, go Christine.
Alyssa, I'm just curious, what are you thinking right now? You're looking around, you're listening to us. What's going through your brain right now?
Nothing. I'm just kind of staring blankly. I'm kind of out of it right now.
All right, we'll end with that. All right, we got a question in back. We'll end with this.
Adam Schmidt, Our Health Media Network, PBS and Fox News features. Alyssa, has it, I know you're shocked and rightfully so, has it hit you that you are the new face of ladies figure skating and you have really set the bar pretty high for not just the American women, but for the world stage to take notice?
It hasn't fully sank in yet. I still didn't think about everything about what I just did, but yeah.
Okay, and then Bradie, looking forward to Worlds, with that being said, seeing the technical improvements by a lot of other skaters that you're going to be competing against, what are you planning between now and Worlds, obviously to improve on your performance here, but technically, I mean, are you looking to add more difficulty to your program so that you can be competitive?
You know, I really haven't had a chance to think about that yet because we kind of just finished. So I'm going to go back home and I'm probably going to sit down with my coaches and figure all that stuff out.
All right, thanks a lot, everyone. They'll stay up here for a picture as well. Thanks.